sorry, it's just funny.
Your mom's funny, Nick.
Alright, you don't get to call me Nick. Alright. Let's see if there's anything.
I can call you whatever I want.
Wait. It's a bit of a reach. But
What?
the knife. Why would she use someone else's knife? She wouldn't have known it was there in his car, would she? Right? Like how would you know the man carries a knife around in his car? Listen, it's a reach, but I'm doing it. If it's wrong, fuck me, I guess. I was right. Do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. How do you know that? And I mean you know that because you're a fucking witness, but indeed it is my knife. Oh, come on, leave mine alone. There's a child? Who brought a child to a murder case? Excuse me? Who brought their small child to a murder case? Hello? Excuse me?
Mommy, how do I make the red stuff come out of my body?
Who brought a child? Alright, bailiff, please. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me, but gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. Gotcha, bitch. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, and small child, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Order, small child, please stop crying.
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
We got 1 point. God damn it. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Bitch! What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such trifling detail. But this shoots a hole at the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she was planning on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Oh, it froze for a sec. I was worried. I thought I lost connection.
Alright.
Everything's good, though.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. You seem to be an expert when it comes to grudges, yeah. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. There are so many contradictions right now.
victim was someone from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Maybe.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Alright, several things wrong about what you just said, bitch.
That one's good.
There it is. Let's see. Which one was it again? The autopsy report or something?
Yeah, I think so.
One knife wound. Ah, yeah, there it is.
Objection!
Bitch, you said she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. I'm scared. What is that? With my moss? What is in that? It's a surprise,
Moss.
alright? It is just moss.
Moss?
She's just
Obviously.
feeding moss to people. I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait, mister.
Oh, what do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Ah, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk! He's my hero, really.
Again, hands off. What about my injection? No one noticed?
Well, witness?
What the fuck? I'm sorry, the lunches are catching me off guard. You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. I mean, for now, I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Yeah, but you said you saw fucking be accurate.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood, testify.
Alright. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. What the fucking... What? Ma'am, what?
Her scarf.
Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf the chief prosecutor always wears on her head. So she can be easily hanged at moment's notice, I suppose. Wow, dark. She's right. She does wear that scarf. This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait, was she in the photo? Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? That too, you said you saw the scene clearly. That seems whack.
Well, people often mistake my beard for bib.
Judge with the bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. I am so done with my fucking job. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this one. There's only one knife. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. She's lying.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
Chance for what, I wonder? This case turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when you met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. That's my catchphrase.
I can tell. I wonder, would it depend on the size of the candle? I don't know. I don't want to do that experiment now. I mean, I don't know wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Why are we discussing this now? Phoenix!
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
We're not doing this now. I'm gonna look at the photo one more time to see if she was actually fucking wearing it very well. She wasn't. Yeah, because in the
Yeah, that
flashback
wasn't on
she
her.
wasn't, and I was like, hell, what the hell? There we go. Yeah, it was. Why would she take a photo and then fucking lie? She's really not good at her job, is she?
Objection!
She just really has a hate boner for prosecutors.
Objection!
Wait, I didn't even get to read, Edgeworth. What the fuck? Fuck you. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Oh, we just roasting each other, huh? What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. With this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady would be so utterly clueless. Edgeworth, this woman, like, seemingly wants to kill you already. Let's not... Congratulations. Perhaps you've finally found your true calling.
Harsh words, but good.
This man's just watching this happen like, damn, this is entertaining as hell.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver? No one pays attention to me. I am the side character of my own life. But it was there, a scarf. Not that, but something red. Really? Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Solve a crime and apprehended a suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. But she do be heavily embellishing the facts so far, so... After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Why the fuck would you do that? The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Okay.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. Okay. That's me, Angel Star.
Yep, sure is. Carry on.
Wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks.
Note to self.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Isn't most people? The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. No one is that strong. I could not lift it, and I am a grown man. She cannot kick that over with one leg.
You're not a grown man.
Ain't he a 24-year-old law?
Oh, I thought you were talking about you yourself.
No, me as Phoenix Wright. He tried to lift it, and he was like, Jesus fuck, this is heavy.
I thought that was Emma who tried to lift it.
Still, it's pretty heavy if it was a barrel filled with water, I wonder. Maybe she did, who knows? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. Okay.
I really did not need to hear you do that.
I didn't want to either, trust me.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will, and please stop making her talk about cats. I really did appreciate that. My wife will be very upset at me if she heard that I heard someone else do that to me in bed. I mean, what?
Your Honor, what?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah. Fun fact: the judge has a wife
Good for him?
and grandkids.
Oh, good for him. Arrested her on the spot. Caught her.
Sorry, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it is fun. You said quickly. Were you close to the side? Yeah, you were on the other fucking side. How did she, like, did you, like, vault over the fucking fence?
That's a big fence.
Yeah, like, how did you, like, Spider-Man climb over it? Like, what the fuck? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Do I have to present the fucking map as an objection? Maybe I should press her for more details. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. There's a fucking wall. The latch-line car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here.
That would make it about 30 feet from a car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you?
I went over it, of course.
Amazing, the cough of Queen Lunch Lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten my sister that fast. What's this woman's fucking, like, Spider-Man or something?
Yeah, she is not Spider-Man. That fence was about 9 feet high, too.
Well, hang on.
Eh?
If that big truck was there, then she could pretty easily vault it. She could just jump that, then jump over the fence. Fall onto Edgeworth's car.
But, like, there's no saying that that car is parked there every single day.
Right.
And also,
I don't know.
still that would require incredible athletic ability, and also, we don't know if that car was there that day. So how did Miss Square
Yeah,
not get
that'd be
away?
my first. That'd be my first question: is if that car is parked there every day? Because if it is, it's possible, but she'd have to be really strong. But can't really test that in court now, can ya?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, this is weird. Why would she do that? She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Alright. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. What?
Just that one word.
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Huh. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't wait. Fucking... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, see. You just called yourself a professional witness like 10 minutes ago.
No, the court doesn't see Miss Starr. It's forgetting a lot of details.
She means struggling and then dying. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall.
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order.
So she used her cell phone?
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
I mean, she said she was a professional witness, not a professional testifier.
Everyone should be a professional testifier when they're in court.
I was unaware of it. That judge said something. You should of course add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. You've done nothing so far, ma'am. You have been
You have
infuriating me so
literally-
far.
You have literally done nothing but be a hot woman that makes me not like you the more you speak.
Yeah, like, man. Okay, so...
Why do all the hot people in these why do all the hot people in these games have to be really obnoxious?
Yeah, it is a fucking tragedy, isn't it?
Except for Edgeworth. Edgeworth is fine.
Yeah, they only... Chef's users. How... do you think you can restate your testimony for the court?
Ah, I was going to ask the same thing.
No, you weren't. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies.
I've been doing this for 40 years, ma'am. I'm just old.
The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the... How would you see that? There's a wall. Ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. Which I could definitely see, because I can see through walls like Superman. So she pulled her
I
own
see.
cell phone out of her pocket.
I see, witness. You're really fucking smart.
And during that, yes, I jumped over the wall, and then I looked through the walls.
Man, Miss Star, you're like a fucking angel or something. Almost like your namesake.
Oh, yes. Quite coincidence.
Anyway, and during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this through a wall.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
You cannot see through walls.
There's a wall there, ma'am, a wall.
Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. You know, I could have deducted that from the moment you walked in here and started spouting bullshit about prosecutors being Satan, but like, now I have like so much more evidence.
Objection!
Witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Edgeworth, you seriously can't believe that. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. To be fair, he was a completely different person, like, 2 months ago, so... Well, Miss Starr, it's a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Stop with the murder threats. You cannot look through walls. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the
Yeah,
crime.
only I can make murder threats, Angel Star.
Only one person is allowed to be a violent criminal in this courtroom at all times, and it has to be the small girl who is there for no apparent reason. You said
Yeah,
you
I
wit-
was given that title by Maya herself. Fuck you.
So true. It's a legacy moment.
Sorry.
You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at.
Unlike the wall you can't see through.
Oh! That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition.
Thank you. You've been a terrific audience over here all week.
If indeed you were in B-Block, you couldn't have seen it. You saw nothing.
Hold up. What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Connor. She's not coughing up lies, she's coughing up lies.
Oh!
Bird!
Objection!
It's quite a claim, Miss Ward. Perhaps you will allow me to question. That's exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Lazer can't afford to get this one. Witness lied about what she saw, right?
Yeah, I'd assume.
Or like, no, no, but she did make the phone call, so I guess where she saw it would make more sense. Because it did happen, the phone call did happen. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie, I see.
Let's say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
Objection!
Different location? Now that's a pointless lie viable.
Objection!
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it! Don't call yourself a liar, Phoenix.
Let me ask a question about clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? That was a terrible take. I'm not doing it again. I don't care enough.
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place where Miss Star witnessed this crime was... Yeah, she just said she has a boyfriend in the security room that she was visiting at the time. It would make no sense for her to be anywhere else.
Take that!
This is the only place where she could have been. Your
A
Honor?
security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
Who would able to see the emergency phone from there? Well, why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star? How many years have I been getting the better of men? I think the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Don't put it that way.
Order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. Come on now.
There's a reason you were fired, apparently. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure that justice prevails. Don't think that's what justice means. Guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Fucking obviously.
Yeah, no shit.
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd?
Yeah, everything strikes me as odd.
Why did Mr. lie? It does make sense. She just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It won't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. The defendant who stabbed the victim. Then who took the photograph? The truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. Finally! Oh my fucking god, we're bringing this up! It is illegal to lie within a court. Oh my god, I'm finally bringing this up after 4 cases of witnesses just lying their ass off, and the fucking judge being like, oh, that's fine, you can forget shit sometimes. Oh my god. I feel so justified. Oh
And they never
God.
mentioned it again.
Oh, the law only works when it is convenient to the plot, but when it does, the satisfaction. She would have risked that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Shit. But me?
Who else?
Why am I always the one burdened with this?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Okay. Star witnessed the crime in the security guard station. If she lied and said she saw it from B block, it must make a vital difference. What? What would change? I mean,
Angle of
it has
view.
to be.
I mean,
It is either one of these. Distance to the crime. I'm not sure.
I would hazard
Because,
angle.
like... No, because why would the... I mean, it does dramatically change the angle. Because, like, if they were up in the box, they would have been able to see the whole body. And not just the, you know. But, also, she completely, like, repeatedly said that it would all drastically change different distance to the crime. And she repeatedly, like, highlighted that she was close.